How about you, Lady Violet? Yeah, is there must be more that I could learn about you. I know one thing for sure. You're a wonderful healer, and so your turn. Anything you want to share? And Violet said, "You already basically know about me." Oh, well, let's see. I My father was a skilled and famous man. I'm a New Englander uh, by birth. I went to high school in New England. I went to Peace Corps 3 years, came back, got married, divorced, got married a second time, had 2 sons, divorced, raised the 2 sons, worked as an occupational therapist. Uh, my one son, Fletcher, he's Elaine's father, of course, and the older. And my other son, I named him Yeoman. So I guess I'm guilty of what we were saying about people using strange names. I never knew anybody named Yeoman, uh, and not very many people named Fletcher. But if Fletcher's a craftsman, he made arrows, put the feathers on arrows. That was so, and I like the sound of it. Uh, and then Yeoman, well, a yeoman was good at everything. And both my sons, they liked their names just fine. Well, they moved away, and I liked my work as an occupational therapist. Although when I went into it, I'd hoped that I could teach people that had disabilities to make things with their hands, to be creative like that. And I tried, but a lot of the time it was just getting them so they could brush their teeth. That didn't turn out to be quite like I wanted. But there you have it. And then I retired, and I've spent a wonderful 3 years with Elaine. So that's pretty much it. No, said Elaine, that's not it at all. She's you don't understand. My Gmaw is famous. She's a local hero. Everybody in the city of Richland knows who she is. She just doesn't want to say. She's done artwork. There's sculptures in public places. She's a leader of the crafts movement and public servant. And she was ready to go on and on about how wonderful her Gmaw was, and her Gmaw Violet didn't particularly want to hear all that kind of stuff, but she did say, well, I'll admit that I am first and foremost an artist craftsman. That part is true. I am, after all, an Elanter. Remember, that's the Scottish word for artist craftsman, and it runs in the blood. So that I am. And all my life, these hands have been busy. I've been always making something or other. And I am now, but I kind of retired from what Elaine's referring to. I have nothing to prove. I just do my artwork, crafts work as I wish. But I'll admit that yes, people do know who I am. Well, enough of that. Enough about Violet, said Violet. Tell you what, Lance, it's time for therapy. We can't forget that. Now, I think you should walk around the garden some more with the walker. And I think this time, when you're done with that, we should go in. I'm going to go in and I'm going to make some supper, and I'll have supper ready pretty soon. You try to push this exercising, because you need to. I notice you've been massaging that right knee as you've been talking. That's good. That's real good. This time when we go inside, I don't think you should go in the wheelchair. I think you should go in up the steps. Let's see if you can do any steps. So conversation adjourned. See you at supper time. I believe that Lady Elaine's going to probably want to stay here and keep you company.